Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Duo Group Iron Man. In the last video, I spent a long time doing Soul Wars and I got some collection log slots done. I got the cape and I got the ectoplasmator. And if you look very closely behind my character, you may notice that I also got the pet. I got it at 168 crates and Soul Wars is green logged. I don't know if/when I'm ever going to use the soul cape for anything. But either way, I do want to store it in the POH to save bank space. And speaking of bank space, I did buy another set of bank space in the last video for the first time in a while. It cost me 50 mil, but it put my total bank slots up to 1100, and I probably shouldn't have to worry about it for a long time, I hope. Let's start off the video with a little bit of Coner Slayer. The brimstone key stack is currently at 1273, and my long-term goal, unless I can't think of anything else, is going to be 2284, which is the drop rate to get at least one piece of each Dusk Mystic. I've currently got 1894 Slayer tasks done, so I'm getting closer and closer to that nice, beautiful 2k task streak milestone. We've got an attack thing coming up. With one more attack, there is the attack thing, 113. And the task streak milestone, 1900 Slayer tasks. The weirdest thing happened. I was teleporting with the Willy obelisk, and as soon as I teleported, someone was already at that obelisk teleporting, and I like double teleported. I've never seen that happen before. That was really weird timing. There's gargoyles in the Slayer tower. I've just been doing gargoyles for a long time, but I think I finally worked up the courage to go back to Grotesque Guardians. I got everything but the pet, even the jar, so let's try to go for the pet today. I used to use the Fang for Grotesque Guardians, but I haven't done them since getting the blade, so now I'm going to be using the blade here. And a huge Grotesque Guardians milestone here. 1500 KC. I hadn't even noticed I got granite gloves right there. Look at the Cappy. Why can't we pet the Cappies? Cappy, Cappy. Cappy, Cappy. I just assume. Crappy. Bad Cappy. Okay, back to farming. Ooh, I stored my Grotesque Guardians task because I was eating dinner and I can't fight them while I'm eating dinner, so Isaiah King some Slayer and just got a whip. What the heck? No charges remaining in my crystal body? Whoa. Can I even? Oh, I can still equip it though. I don't think I've ever seen that message before. Oh, okay. Crystal legs have a little bit of charges left. Let's check out the stats on this. Wow. When I got my second enhanced crystal weapon seed kind of recently, I just spent like 1,000 crystal shards to charge it. I'm not sure how many I have left at this point. I forgot what I was at. Oh. 1300, okay. So I'll charge that up. Oh, the max is 200. Okay, so I'll just charge that up and charge that up. And now it should last a while. Whoa, I was working on a video right now and I just got the message in the chat box of 40 million fishing XP. Oh, hey, I just got a Mist Battle Staff. That's superior unique. I have that already though, so it's not a new log slot. That is only the second one on the account at 36.7 mil Slayer XP. And there we go. It took me a couple days to make it through this task. That's like 10 hours of Grotesque Guardians and did not get the pets. But I got some granite gloves, so that was pretty cool. Abyssal, okay, well maybe I'll do Sire, not today probably, but I wanna do some skilling stuff. I have never had a Blood Fury in this game before, not on any account ever, not even in the league. I've never had a Blood Fury, so today I want to try going for a Blood Shard. I want to try thieving Vyres, which is also an activity I've never done before, but I was looking at a guide and it looks like we're gonna want a bunch of dodgy necklaces. This is all the dodgy necklaces I have, so I'm gonna probably need to make a lot more. I don't know how many I'm gonna go through per hour, but I'm sure it's gonna be more than this, or at least to meet the drop rate for a blood shard, I'm sure it'll be more than this. Luckily, I do already have a bunch of opals and silver bars. The last enchant, the dodgy necklaces, I've finished making them, and I have about 300 made. I don't necessarily care as much about the Blood Fury itself, but more so because there's a collection log slot to get for it that I don't have. I used to have vampires unlocked for Slayer, but every time I get that task, it was so hard to find an open world. Or I pretty much never found an open world. There's more so just trying to find a world that only had like 3 or 4 people instead of like 8 people in there. Because there's only 2 ways to get blood shards. That's from thieving them or from killing the Firewatch Sentinels. It's 1 out of 1.5k if you're killing them, but the thieving is 1 out of 5k. But if you're thieving, you're wearing the rogue's outfit, and you get 2 of them when you do the pickpocket. Also, not really relevant to me as an Iron Man, but the price of the blood shards just spiked way up at all-time high prices, even since they've been released. I was curious how many I've killed in the past, and it was about 700. And it's 1 out of 1.5k from the Vyres that you fight, so I wasn't even at half the drop rate. I feel like I've spent so much time there. I only did them on task. But then I unlocked Vyres or vampires for Slayer because it was a really annoying task. But anyways, we're going to try to find a, yeah, look at all the people here. We're going to try to find a house. I've kind of watched a few guides now, and I've seen a couple different houses, but I think there's one close to Sepulchre that should be good to use. I'm going to be using the Shadow Veil spell, which means I'm not going to be using Bruise because that would bring my magic level down. And if it gets too low, I can't use Shadow Veil. Well, there's someone thieving at this house, so this is probably the spot that I'm going to want to go to. Oh, and there's a jug of wine in there for some extra healing. If you're a main account, you could use Ancient Brews, which don't decrease your magic. It increases it actually, and it restores your prayer, so you could use Redemption here with the Ancient Brews. But as an Iron Man, I don't really have a feasible way to get those in bulk. But yeah, let's get started thieving. First, pickpockets. Oh yeah, I probably should put the rogue's outfit on. Wait, I need to swap the left click to be pickpocket. There we go. Yeah, it's 307 XP per thief. We got the loot tracker tracking it here. Oh yeah, I gotta use Shadow Veil too. Yeah, maybe I'll try to go hard for an hour and see what the XP rate's like and how many thieves I can do in 1 hour. And 1 hour of pickpocketing Vyres is done. I gained a bit over 240k thieving XP, but you know, over the course of time, you'd expect that to go down quite a bit because I normally wouldn't be trying to go this hard. I didn't really go super hard this hour, but compared to how I would normally be at least. I got 745 pickpockets in the hour, so for a 1 out of 5k drop, that's about 6.7. We can just round it up to 7 hours to get the blood shard drop. If we don't include the expected value of the blood shard, then 1 hour, it says it's 204k, but that is not taking into account the coin pouches. And you can see the actual GP I got in my inventory was 327k, which means by the time that you do get the blood shard drop after 6.7 hours at this rate, you would expect to have 2.2 million GP as well. Some more things to mention is that I was banking in Sepulchre, and I got rid of the Vyre outfit because it's just a short run back. If I do get attacked, I could just try and protect melee. And I only had to bank 3 times in the 1 hour. Oh yeah, once I get here, I could also bank the Draken's Medallion as well, so I'll remember that for next time. Another reason why the loot tracker isn't completely accurate is because when you have a full inventory, the items drop to the ground, and that is not counted on the loot tracker. I mean, you can see right here, it says I only got 2 diamonds when just from this trip alone, I have 6 in my inventory. And there's also rubies that you get that go into the gem bag, and let's see how many I got. I got 52 rubies from the 1 hour. I was a bit paranoid about if I have a full inventory, will I actually get the blood shard drop or will it just poof, disappear into nothingness? But I looked up on Reddit and Google, and I got a couple results that said that the blood shards will in fact go to the ground, so hopefully that's still true. When you pickpocket runes, there's no way to make them automatically go into the rune pouch. And I know you're thinking about the rune pouch setting. This is only for when you pick up runes off the ground, they go automatically into the rune pouch. Well, when you pick them up or if you're rune crafting. This does not work for thieving though. When you thieve runes, they do not have any way to go into the rune pouch automatically. I forgot to keep track of the amount of dodgy necklaces I used, but if I had to guess, maybe it was like around 10. Okay, I think just one last tip before I get back to thieving. I mentioned before about using Ancient Brews. Another option you could use for healing could be Zamorak Brews. Yeah, I think I kind of like this method though. I especially really like how much thieving XP it is per hour. It's more than I thought it was going to be. And a lot of thieving XP means a lot of total XP, and total XP is very nice for the ranks. Or it will be, especially once we're duo maxed. Wait a second, I just redid the math because, like I just said, it doesn't track it in here if stuff goes to the ground. So it was not 745 pickpockets, it was actually about 798, so about 800 pickpockets in the 1 hour. I've been kind of wanting to do it for a while, and I just got reminded of it because I saw like at least two videos. It was Mr. No Sleep and Behemoth both posted videos with blood shard in the title or thumbnail, and that reminded me that I've been meaning to do this. I'm gonna open the door and let's see if the bot's gonna go close it. That's so funny. Wait, you know, if someone opens the door too many times, it prevents you from closing the door. What if that will break the bot by opening the, because if it tries to open the door too many times, then it's gonna be like stuck trying to close it. Let's see if that happens. That's so funny, it just keeps going back to close it. Okay, it's stuck for me now. I guess Oh. Is it stuck? Is the bot stuck? It's just standing there. Oh no, it's coming back. The bot's coming back. I'm gonna spam click the doors to see if maybe, I don't know if it relies on, no, it got in down. How will the bot react to her being locked outside? Will the bot hop? What's the bot gonna do? Oh, it did hop. Oh, is that a blood shard in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Right here, one more pickpocket, 102 virtual level of thieving, 17.5 million XP. Yes. Oh, the blood shards. I was worried that, like, what if I missed it on the ground? That was, like, very, very obvious when that appeared. Oh, it's awesome. Well, there we go. The collection log slot is done. And, yeah, again, I don't have a specific place I wanted to get these for. I'll probably end up using it maybe for next in the future, but mainly just want to get that collection log slot done now. Let's do a little price check here. What's that worth? 26 mil. According to the loot tracker, it was 2,395 pickpockets, but if we actually do the math, because of the stuff that didn't count that fell onto the ground, this is actually 2,561 pickpockets. So that is like just over half the drop rate to get the blood shard drop. Of course, with the rogue's outfit, you get 2 of them. Oh yeah, will that count as 1 or 2? Oh, it does count as 2 blood shards for the collection log. I was curious about that. And yeah, this is, I didn't even leave to go do birdhouse runs or anything. I mean, it's only been not even 4 hours since I got here. I made a bit over 1 mil GP. Let's move on to other stuff now. I think it was in the previous video I showed a new nature rune crafting method that just came out. And I'm kind of in the mood to craft some nature runes right now. So let's see how many, I don't know, I might just spend a couple hours doing this and see how it goes. But I'm currently at 131k natures and none in the rune pouch. We'll see how many I end up with by the time I get bored and how much rune crafting XP I get. It's about bedtime for me, but before I go to bed, I just want to show what I did say. It was, it's like a bit over 4 hours of nature rune crafting, average 56k XP per hour. Got the total stack up to over 200,000 now. I crafted a bit over 80k natures today. It was about 20k nature runes per hour at this rate. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed though. Maybe I'll do some more nature rune crafting tomorrow, or at least later at some point in this video, because I'm enjoying it still. It's another day today, and I just spent about 3 more hours doing nature rune crafting. Yeah, I didn't have a particular reason why I wanted to do this. It's just the urge struck, and I want to do the things I enjoy in the game. So here's what the nature rune stack is up to now. I think I started with 131k, so wow, I made about 150,000 nature runes. We can do a little price check here. We'll do a price check of just what I crafted, which 149k, right? 15.6 mil, or all of them worth over 29 mil. But at this point, I have another skilling thing I want to move on to, so I'll show you what that's going to be. Hunter's Rumours, or more specifically, setting up a block list to specifically go for the pet. There's, yeah, right here, recommended block lists. There's a lot of different ways you could set this up depending on what your hunter level is and what your goal is. The goal being which pets you want. There's very detailed, like, it's kind of step-by-step instructions on how to set up the list. I'm looking specifically at the pet hunting block list, but it says right here, this is designed for players who are interested in all 3 pets. There's 3 hunter pets, the Chin, the Herbivore, and the Quetzin pet. I have the Herbivore pet, so I am not trying to get all 3 of the pets. It says, if you're not, refer to the note below the table to determine which block list you should use. Again, it's very detailed. If you're only interested in the Quetzin or only interested in Baby Chin / Herbie, like it gives you every single possible combination. My case is going to be, if you're only interested in Baby Chin and the Quetzin, you should use the pet hunting block list above, but block Herbivore instead of red salamanders. So I'm going to be using this list then, it looks like. To build your block list, you should start with Gilman, the novice hunter guy, since he has the largest pool of available rumors. But yeah, for my block list, we're going to replace red salamander on here with Herbivore. And according to the list of hunter's rumors, Herbivore can only be assigned by the first guy and the last 2, but the second to last guy is the one that I'm going to be getting rumors from, so I can only block Herbie from the first guy or the last guy. Well, this is convenient. I already had a Herbivore task from this one, but there's still 4 other masters. I'm gonna have, or 4 other tasks I'm gonna have to get blocked from the other masters before I can really start doing rumors efficiently, or with an efficient block list. And the block list isn't an official thing. It's like, if I get a rumor assigned from this person, none of the other masters can assign that rumor, if that master even assigns that rumor in the first place, or that specific creature in the first place. I'm gonna get started setting this up. I have no idea how long it's gonna take or how many rumors it's gonna take, but we can keep track. It does combine all the different tiers of rumors together for this count here. I'm currently at 300, and we'll see how many rumors it takes to get everything set up properly. The last time and the only time I did Hunter rumors was pretty much like right on release, and there weren't any Runelight plugins, but now it looks like there are some Runelight plugins, so I'm gonna get at least this one. Something else that was added since the last time I've done Hunter rumors is the ability to get unlimited falcons from him without having to pay each time. Not that I'm necessarily going to be using the falcons 1,000 times, but mainly because I don't want to have to bring the GP with me every time, and it's a completionist unlock kind of thing. And also this quick option to quickly get a falcon, that also was not a thing last time I did rumors. You had to go through the dialogue each time, and kind of added quite a bit of time, so this is even nicer. Man, this plugin is so cool because there's this info box here and it tells you exactly where to go. I didn't even know where this was originally. It tells you like how many spawns are in each location, how to get there. In this case it says fairy ring code AKQ. It tells you the drop rate as well. There's a base chance of 1 in 15 to get this special item, but because I have this outfit on, it gives me a 5% better chance of getting that special item. And the way this works is that if you go double the drop rate, then you're guaranteed to get the special item, and the plugin takes all that into account and it's keeping track for you. And it even highlights the hunter person, like in my case when I'm trying to set my block list in case I forget which person I was using before, has them highlighted. Oh, Sunlight Moth, that's perfect. When I catch this one, you'll see this number go down, and it's pretty nice seeing the number slowly get closer and closer to 0 as you catch them to get to that guaranteed special item, if you even get to that point. This will be my first time with this plugin getting to double the drop rate, so it should be guaranteed here. Let's see if it works. It is real. When I did rumors before, sometimes I would keep on hunting the creature even after getting the special part because I wasn't really paying much attention. But because now with this plugin, I'm kind of used to it being highlighted. When it's not highlighted, that kind of signifies in my brain that, oh wait, I need to move on because there's nothing highlighted to click on now. Well, I think I did it. If that's the case, that was really fast. That was under 2 hours. I'm pretty sure I set it up properly. And I was doing this like really not paying attention, like I left the computer a couple times too. But if we look at the this list now, or if I set it up properly, which I think I should have, I'll only be getting dark kebits, gray chins, red chins, dashing kebits, and instead of herbivore, it's going to be red salamanders. I was going to be using Techo, the experts person, or one of the expert persons. I'm using Techo. And I've got some sacks to open up here. We've got some basic sacks. You cannot get the pet from anything except for the experts and the master sacks, so I do not have a chance to get a pet from these, but from these 3, I can get the pets. But no. Alright, just to keep in mind for the future, I'm at 311 now, but 8 of those were ones that you can't get the pet from. There might have been a couple more at the start, but just remember that we gotta subtract like 8 to 10 if/when I do ever get the pet, which, I mean, probably not gonna be in this video, but months from now, if I ever get the pet, do not let me forget. And looking at the wiki page for the Quetzin, the drop rate is the same for both experts and masters, is 1 out of 1,000, but a lot of people smarter than me have done the math, and experts do end up being the meta. I think whether you're going for XP or the pet, I think experts are always going to be best if you set up the block list properly. I am going to be opening up these sacks after each one I get. Oh, let me swap the left click to be rumor. I'm going to be opening them after every single one because if I get the pet, then I'll be done. So there's no point stacking up 50 or 100 because if I get the pet on the first one, I kind of wasted a lot of time. Oh, I got another piece of the Guild Hunter headwear. It is 1 out of 50 to get any piece of the set, and this is storable in the POH. I'm gonna turn a rumor in, and that's gonna give me a virtual hunter level of 111, which is 42.7 million hunter XP. That's gotta be one of my highest skills on the account. There's some boots. I just got a bunch of kebits in a row. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 before breaking the streak. But I also just re-logged in, so it doesn't show. But I had, I think, 1 before this too. So I think it was 6 kebit tasks in a row. And kebits are great because they are by far the fastest rumor type to get done. There's this enable or disable option if you want to get back-to-back rumors. And I only turn the I switch it back and forth a lot. I only switch it on when I get a kebit task. I switch it off for all the others. 1,000 laps at the Brimhaven agility course. I'm making a separate side video right now testing out the course, and I hit that little milestone. If you were curious about the results, I ended up making about 16k headless arrows, which is a bit over 1/3 of the rate if you're just standing around fletching. So I got about 1/3 of an hour of headless arrows and 47k agility XP. Well, I just got a Serb task, and I would much prefer doing Serb to Sire, but I still need to AFK Slayer while I eat dinner, so I'm gonna swap these and then cancel the Abidim task. Sorry, I'm not doing that in this video. No thanks. There's a master clue step that requires you to chop a redwood log while wearing the lumberjack outfit, and I wanted to test out if you have the lumberjack outfit in the forestry kit, does that still count? And it does. Well, let's get the Serb task going. Try to get that jar today. Oh, there's a prim crystal. No, it ruined the perfect 666 I had. Now it's 667. Dang, so inconvenient for me. The Serb task is over. Virtual farming level of 108. The reason Squidward doesn't have to wear pants is because he has an innie, not an outie. No, I will not elaborate. Hey, there's another Guild Hunter piece. If you ever wondered if you could start a third set before finishing a second set of the Guild Hunter outfit, well, now you know you can. Turning in a rumor here, and that is rumor number 500, which means I'm now officially halfway to the drop rate for the Quetzin pets. Spook is getting closer and closer to 99 Slayer. She needs some more rune arrows though. I figure she's probably been using the Vener bow quite a lot, so I'll put those in there for her. Oh, and she needs some more ancient essence too, so grab out 50k, and I think all this should get her to 99 Slayer. I'm doing a bit of Slayer tonight, and this was 1930 tasks in a row, but more importantly, that is 30,000 Slayer points. I'm trying to stack up points right now because I'm worried I might run out when a Raxor comes out, trying to skip for it. Hey, we got a whip on the ground. Man, my Vener bow is almost out of charges too. How much ancient essence do I have left? Okay, it's still gonna last a long time. Plus 50k charges, or minus 50k and plus 50k. Whoa, I just reached 80 million range XP. I swear I didn't crash this guy, he just showed up while I've been here for a little while. I really didn't mean to do a bunch of hunter rumors this video. I really was just trying to get my block list set up, but I kind of ended up doing a decent amount. I did a bit over 200 rumors. Almost forgot to show this. The hunter XP I gained in this video from rumors and a little bit from birdhouses was 2.6 mil. And besides for the rumors, here's some updates on a couple other little things. The cash stack is currently at 77 mil and the brimstone key stack is 1328. I went to go calculate the hours put into this video, and in real time this was 13 days. In-game time this was 134 hours. My duo teammate's most recent GIM video will be linked below in the video description, and we're gonna wrap it up here. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you again next time.